Fit in 10 Nation, it is day 66 of the Fit in 10 Challenge, day 66. Literally, what, 67, 68, 69, 70. So what, 4 more videos to go, not including this one? It's crazy. Listen, I want to just tell you guys that I apologize. Listen, it's just, I did work a lot this weekend, but I think I was a little bit grumpy tonight, and I apologize for that. I definitely was. I definitely lacked some patience. Of course, I'm good at. Well, I'd like to think I am, at least. Being as self-aware as possible, and then doing some self-talk. Okay. Anyways, not to go off on a tangent here, but I do apologize. I did snap at you guys in the beginning, and well, I'm not totally myself, and it has to do too with my diet and then my body fat levels. I'm getting ready for this contest right now, and I'm not somebody who's really designed to be very like super lean, and I wouldn't say that I'm super lean right now, but I'm pretty lean. And then it's just a combination of all the excessive work and the lack of calories too. So this is not something that is healthy. Okay, so I don't do this for health. It's not to say that I ignore my health. I think of my health as much as I can. And most of the year, I would say I'm very, very healthy. But contest time is not healthy because you're trying to produce a look that is just not normal. Okay, so that's it. All right. Anyways, I apologize for tonight. If you were in class, if you weren't in class, well, you missed out. Okay. All right, question of the day here. I know there's a few of them, I guess. By the way, I'm still missing. I don't know what this is here. You guys figure that it's on your last week. You can just not send me your feedback. I guess that's the way it goes. I don't know, but you know, what counts is being consistent and carrying on, right? So, you know, it's. You know what really, really counts, and those who are successful. I know you've heard me say this, but I'm going to say it again. You've got to push through these times where you want to give up, okay? You've got to push through those times that you really want to give up, because that's when you will, you know, take your progress to another level, all right? You've got to do that, okay, in order to progress. Okay, how do you cope with injuries? That is the question. How do you cope with injuries? Well, you know, sometimes you have an injury and there's not a lot you can do with that injury in and of itself, but I'm going to tell you something. Typically what I see with people who have injuries is they will stop altogether. In fact, they'll go to their family doctor, and the family doctor will be like, oh, you can't walk on your ankle or something. Well, don't do anything. And I don't understand why, because you can still come to the gym and do resistance movements like, you know, a bench press and a seated overhead press, and you can do some arm work, and you can do some rows and all that kind of stuff. Or at least some pull downs or something. There's still a lot you can do. You know, I just find that people use it as, well, I don't know if it's necessarily an excuse. It can be an excuse, but sometimes people just don't realize that there's still a lot you can do. All right. So I basically always have something that's bothering me. Okay. I don't know what I did to my shoulder on Friday, but I did something pretty nasty. I think it's my subscapularis. Yeah, it's like super to the point like I could not raise my arm like even like a few inches on Saturday, and then Sunday I could raise it like up to here, and now today I can get my arm back to here, but still pretty tight and painful, like up through here. It is getting better. It is muscular, so it's going to heal fast, but it's probably going to take a week. So, but it's really, really hard with something like this. It's really, really almost impossible to, well, it is impossible to do chest or back or shoulders. I can still do arms, I can still do legs though, okay? So you just have to work around the injuries. Now, this person who wrote me actually I know has a bad back. So that's a bit of that's a hard one, because that is like at the essence of your core. So, but still you can find stuff to do. Okay, there is still some things you can do even with an injured back. So you just have to figure out what you can do. Always remember, where there's a will, there's a way. You can at least do some things, okay? If not many, many things. And sometimes, even with some injuries, you can figure out ways to do almost everything, okay? Just depends on the severity of the injury and where it's located. All right, you just have to try and do different things, okay? To give you one more quick example here, I won't go too far on this, but like I have a hypermobile fibula, it moves around, and then sometimes I just can't do certain things. But you might think, well, it's a pretty serious knee injury, or if you want to call it the injury, the symptoms are in the knee, essentially. So we'll call it a knee injury. So I can't do any legs, but that's not the case. I can still do a lot of hamstring movements. I can still do a stiff-legged deadlift. I can still do hamstring curls. I can still do, generally speaking, like a leg extension. This is only if I've really badly dislocated it. I can still do partial high-footed leg press. I can do typically like a partial split squat. There's so many things I can figure out to do, and basically you can do the things that, how do you know what you can do? It's the things that will not produce pain, okay? Essentially. If you don't have feeling pain in the area, feels okay, then I think it's fine to do, okay? That's my general rule of thumb, okay? Do not use injuries as an excuse to stop, okay? But there's a will, there's a way, and you can always work around it. There's many things you can do. All right. Message of the day. Maybe something I could have used tonight, at least for some of these things. The 3 Ps to success: patience, perseverance, and positivity. Patience, didn't have any of those tonight, okay? Although, actually, you guys didn't know this, but I'll tell you right now. I did some self-talking, like pretty much the whole hour. I'm teaching you guys, but I'm self-talking, so that I don't become too much of a complete, for lack of better words, dick, okay? So patience, perseverance, right? For those of you who aren't sending me your feedback or avoiding me and basically no communication with me, I'm going to remind you that you should persevere, because that's the only way you're going to be successful, okay? Do not give up. Do not give up. And of course, positivity. All right. Now, what's one way you can stay positive? Do your thank yous. All right. I think I'm probably gonna do some tonight because I can tell, feeling a little bit sorry for myself because I'm not feeling 100%, and it's time to pull up the socks. And as one of my favorite business coaches, Bedros Keuilian, you guys may not know who he is. If you get a chance, look him up. Pretty amazing story. You got to man up sometimes, okay? Or human up. We don't like to say man up because it sounds like we're just talking about men here. But he means human up, okay? But you know what I'm saying. All right, submit, commit, you guys. Send me your feedback. I'll put the calendar out tomorrow. I said tonight I was going to do, I promise you I'm doing it tomorrow, okay? For the scans for next week. We're not going to run the scans until Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. All right, so it's a little bit late here. All right, I'll talk to y'all soon. Find it in the goodness of your heart to forgive me. Forgiveness is always best. I am lovable too, right? See you guys.